always tell who's serious about their business, who's serious about growth, by who shows up, right? Anything that you want to write, whether it's your story, your business acumen, I'll be able to help you take it out of your head, put it on paper, and publish the book. And not just publish, but also become a best-selling author.
My long-term goal is never to work for a corporation, just to learn from these corporations how they organize and build so I can create it myself. And navigating, we were just talking about it earlier, but navigating the corporate space, it's not a place that's naturally designed for us. A lot of the times you're one of 200 people in a room, and you just have to figure it out. And it's places like this where we're able to exchange ideas, connect, collaborate, so we can work together to move forward. There's not a lot of black-owned.
I think that is a problem in business, is when people are very short-sighted and they're coming to you and they're quoting these exorbitant prices. They're not thinking about having you as a repeat customer.
People that, they're super obsessed with efficiency and, with just, they're only concerned about, profit maximization and efficiency. Obviously, every business wants to make money. That's why it's a business. That's the main goal of business, is to make money. But if you're talking to someone who's not interested in your vision, who's not interested in your concept, it's probably not going to be worth it, because
one, you do want to be personable, because my boss, for example, she's had her practice over 25 years in Stanford. And everybody knows her. It's when they come in, it's like family, so it's really hard to trust healthcare providers in general, I think. So that's a big thing for me, people to be able to trust me, and you want it to feel like I'm treating you just like I would my family member.
I will one day. I want to get into real estate investing, content creation, and many other things. So I'm just here to kind of learn from you guys, kind of be around people who can possibly help me in the future.
but you're gonna be a future event space owner.
They're all over, but I prefer Stanford. There's a family in Stanford. I guess I don't have much to
I am
say.
during there, so I know what it's like.
I'll see you in court.
Miller, owner of Tropical Island Spice.
Woo!
It's on New Cage, Jamaican restaurant on New Cage Avenue. I was invited by Santana. What's the vibe?
Yes.
Like that, right? So if you have, free time on a Wednesday, come join, come have fun with us.
What's the plug?
Relax after work kind of vibe. She also has a stage, so she hosts live bands and other artists. So reach out to her if you have one kind of.
So what are top 2 or 3 tips for making connections with your ideal client? What has worked for you to attract customers to your business? There you go.
I can start. What I've realized is that even if you don't know too many people, if you just start, you go to networking things, you actively seek out, people, and you just start talking about your ideas, you'll get people to, talk to you, and, if there's sort of.
And if that meant doing free work, it's showed I can bring you value, and if I have the funds to operate on that, I can do more with it. It also shows that you're not about just the money, like we're talking about, and you actually share that same passion with them about building up their business.
Just in the business aspect, because you were saying that when it comes to family members, because each of us think that because we're family, it's okay, to use. It gets drained sometimes, and when, especially when it comes to family members, because they felt that they're obligated to your business.
What was it that made you give me a shot? Because I think once you understand their motive and the why behind them deciding to work with you as opposed to someone else, then you can see how you might want to replicate that experience.